Before I start this video, if you only subbed here because of my last video on SML, then you'll be a little disappointed to know that this channel won't be about SML. This is going to be a cartoon channel where I just talk about cartoons and games in the near future. So if you only came here for SML, then I highly suggest unsubscribing. I'm sorry about the inconvenience, but this is not what I want the channel to be. I do thank you for the support on the videos, but without further ado, let's continue to this drama. So, in the last week, a lot has came out. Tito made a response. Kinda. More info has came out. Kinda. And a tad bit of proof about the situation also came out. I wanted to look through the YouTube comments to see what people's side were on, and I concluded this. There's one side saying that Logan is absolutely guilty of everything he's been accused of, another one saying that Logan is innocent, and another saying that this is all just fake drama. And quite frankly, I'm with the last two on the other hand, and I'll be saying why since I think these other two. So without that, let's hopefully for the final time talk about this SML drama. So here's what happened, or at least try. So in a now deleted tweet, this will be a recurring thing in this video, that Tito was going to be making a response to all of this. I was a little bit excited to see what he would say about all this SML drama going on. We were basically just given nothing. I mean, he made a comment, so let's check that out, I guess. In this post made by Tito Totter saying, I filmed inside the house on the 13th before all this drama started because Chili let me. The 15th, when I actually got all my stuff, that's when Logan destroyed all the new and unused characters, not my old ones. Those were in a different house. So now we know how this all started, but again, this really didn't do much for us. Like, we already knew this. It tells us nothing about Logan cheating, nothing about why Logan cut the plushes, not even to clear up any accusations. Something I want to mention from the old tweets is, why would Logan pay $60,000 for a, If it wasn't clear, do you think Logan would be spending that much money on something stupid like that? Then again, this is the same guy buying a ton of Lambos and tons of plushes, so... Even though Logan isn't the most responsible person on the planet, him doing that to someone really doesn't sound like something he'd do. Speaking of Tito, he had actually linked the person who did it. So I looked her up on YouTube, and okay, I found a video, so let's play it.
He can definitely afford it, so let's not doubt him in any way. But what was collected, and I'm grateful for what I got. I mean, I earned it, I took care of her. But in all reality, no one's coming on the internet to destroy a couple. If anything, I'm coming on the internet to show that I wasn't paid to do anything but videos and vlogs.
Oh, okay, now I get it. So when Tito said that Logan hired a hooker for $60,000, it was her, but that was $60,000 for acting, not, So Tito kind of just made a huge exaggeration on there. He basically wanted the people to think something different. It was really just acting. Also, something's not adding up here. Like, what happened to Alina in this story? Like, can anyone help me with that? She kind of just disappeared off. She was mentioned once and now we're never heard of her again. Also, while looking through the comments, shoutouts to Lego Shy Guy 88 because pretty much I agree with him. Basically, him saying that the story just doesn't add up, and I totally agree. This is what I've been saying since week number 1 when all this drama started. Nothing makes sense in this because nothing is aligning up through this whole drama whatsoever. I'll give you guys a link to the video and for you to read the post yourself. And one last thing I'd like to talk about in Mimi's video, she said that Logan had made another account to talk to her, but according to these screenshots, that doesn't seem to be the case. Or maybe it would have been the case if she actually cropped the pictures right, but hey, who's complaining? But one thing I wanted to talk about is she brought up that Logan had cheated with another fan, and that just kinda came out of left field if you ask me, since where did that even come from? Not once was this mentioned by Damaris, Tito, or anybody else. No one had spoken up about this, and to top it all off, we don't even know the name of this person, so again, how should we even believe this at all?
Like, a fan, I thought, you know, like a lover, you know, I don't know, like a side chick. I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but, you know, all I'm trying to say is I'm disturbed as fuck because I got this phone call and this girl's like, man, I'm so sorry to see that you're going through this and that I couldn't warn you about it because I didn't know where your page was. You know, this happened to me. And I'm like, what? Happened to me? Nothing happened to me. Like, I'm good. I'm straight. You know? And then she just started sharing her story. So I'm like, you know what? Before I even get the rest of her story, let me finish mine.
I think we've talked about Mimi long enough, so let's move on now. Yes, I know. I know how everybody will say that the vlogs have a different tone now, as in everybody seems so much sadder. And, well, I can't lie. And I've compared it to this year's Christmas to last year's, and you can definitely tell that they sound a lot more sadder. Now, a lot of people would go to this as proof on this matter, but just take a minute to think. Logan just lost a good friend, Tito, and they're in a huge argument. If you think that they're gonna be happy after all this drama, then that would seem pretty weird. It's also just Logan and Chili in this, so obviously they would have been a little more happier if there was like a bunch of other people like from last year. I'm just saying, you wouldn't really sound the happiest if you just came out of a fight, so there's always that to consider, but again, let's move on. Damaris. You tried so hard to prove that Logan was this awful, mean person, and yet look at you now. You basically just messed yourself all up, and you made yourself look like an idiot. If you watched my video, then you knew that Damaris had made all these claims on Logan, like him putting his hands on her, and screenshots of text messages, and pretty much talking about bad how Logan was. And now all the tweets are gone. To make matters even worse, she even made this Twitter post saying, "You know what? You win. I give up." You could take it as two ways. One, that she's guilty and that all these tweets were faked, or she's annoyed that nobody believes her, and in all honesty, she made herself look like a huge fool. I don't think backtracking has ever helped anyone, and when it comes to deleting all your tweets against Logan, then it definitely shows a sign that you're hiding something, or that you just know that you're not right. I mean, if she were to say that she just wanted to move on from this drama, and then just still keep the tweets up there, then that would have been slightly better. Because you know that she just is tired of worrying about this drama, but still wants to stay by her point. But now, this makes her look like she's wrong, but yet she's still too stubborn to admit it. So good job, Damaris. I'm now 100% convinced that Logan is definitely a horrible person, as you say. Good job. So with all this happening, does my opinion change on Logan? Not really. The more info that comes out, the less I believe in this controversy. So let's conclude what's going on. Damaris deletes all her tweets. Why? No reason, rather than she's hiding something. Or she knew she was just wrong, but then started backtracking. She said she'd upload more screenshots, but then she just didn't do it at all. Tito said he'd make a response video, but then he just made a pinned comment just telling us basic information we already knew about the drama. Mimi makes so many claims on Logan, but none of them seem to have any evidence backing them up, and also, they don't seem to make any sense. Tito brought up that Logan cheated with Elena. Uh-oh, that claim doesn't seem to be working anymore. Let's try a new one. How about Tito's girlfriend? Wait, now Mimi's saying Logan did this to other fans. Lavelle cheated on Chili. This story is just all over the place. You see why I don't believe this? It's all over the place to where the point where it just sounds fake. But now everything seems to start to dying down a bit. Logan's now buying all of Tito's plushes that he destroyed, and for some reason he doesn't want them. Okay, you live with that. And there was also a rumor that Shelly kinda, took photos down of Logan, but they're still here. I don't know what people are talking about. Maybe people just thought that she archived them, and then people thought that was proof, until she just brought them back again. Who knows, though. Well, the drama's finally over. Something to look back on, and nothing really much to worry about. I knew from the beginning Logan wasn't guilty, and there's still no evidence that proves he is. I'm still not convinced he cheated on anybody, but the things he did do wrong, like breaking Tito's plushes, he seems to be buying them back now. And again, I don't know why Tito doesn't want to accept them, but who knows. Really, I think all this started just because of a fight, and then it just became something else after all this happened. I don't know if there will be an official response, but to be honest, I hope that doesn't happen, since they'll probably just spark interest in this drama even more. But whatever, this will be my last time talking about this, and yeah, that's really it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys, who knows, maybe in a cartoon review or a game review. Who knows what's to come in this future for the channel. And have a good one.